In this video, I'm going to show you how to create an assembly with your assembled microphone onto the microphone stand. Before you go any further with this video, you need to go to Google Classroom and download the file called microphone stand. If you don't know how to do this, ask your teacher for help now. Now we'll begin creating the assembly with the assembled microphone onto the microphone stand. So first of all, we need to create a new assembly file. In Inventor, to do that, move the mouse to the top left-hand corner of the screen, click on the orange File button, then click on New. Now, as always, when we create a new file, we need to make sure we're using metric files. So to do that, click on the little arrow next to ENUS and select the metric folder. Because we're about to create an assembly file, we need to look for the assembly area and standard MM. Once you've selected standard MM from the assembly area, click on Create. In an assembly, we can put in the different parts that we've created or other assemblies and assemble them all together. In order to get files into an assembly, we move the mouse to the top left-hand corner of the screen and click on the Place button. If this button says something other than Place, click on the arrow below it and select Place. Otherwise, click on the folder above where it says Place. You'll need to find your folder on the school network where you've been saving all of your files for this. If you don't know how to do that, ask your teacher for help now. Once you've located your files, you're looking for the file called microphone stand that you downloaded from Google Classroom. So when you found it, select it, then click Open. Then I'm going to zoom out a touch so I can see the whole thing by rolling the middle mouse button away from me. And then I'm going to left click to put this microphone stand in place. Now you'll see that if I move the mouse around, I'm still able to add more than one of these, but I only want to add one. So to deselect this, go to the top left-hand corner of your keyboard and press the Escape key. The first thing we have to do in all assemblies is to ground the first thing we bring in. So to do that, move the mouse over the microphone stand. When it glows green, right-click and then select Grounded from the menu. This will prevent this part from moving around anywhere in the assembly. Now we need to add the assembly with the microphone. So again, always when we add a new part or an assembly into an assembly, move the mouse to the top left-hand corner of the screen, click on the Place button, and I'm looking for the file that I've called Assembled Mic. Then click Open. Again, to place it, just move the mouse somewhere, left-click. And again, we want to deselect this, so we need to press Escape on the keyboard. At this stage, we're going to save our progress so far. So to save our progress, move the mouse to the top left-hand corner of the screen, click on the orange File button, and click Save As. Ensure you've got the folder that you need to save this in from your part of the school network. If you don't know how to do this, ask your teacher for help now. And we're going to call this file Microphone on Stand. Then click Save. Now we'll begin to actually assemble the microphone into the stand. The first thing we're going to do is going to take the flat face from the area where the screws go into on the microphone and mate that against the flat surface on the side or the inside of the microphone stand. So to do this, move the mouse to the top toolbar, ensure you've got the Assemble tab selected, then click Constrain. We're going to zoom into this part of the microphone to make this easier. This flat surface is what we want, and you should see, when you move the mouse onto the flat surface, a little green cross with an arrow coming from it. This tells you that you've got the face selected, and we must have the faces selected for them to touch each other. So when you see that little green cross with the outcome of it, click. And then I'm going to zoom out by rolling the middle mouse button away from me. And I'm going to rotate the view so I can see the inside of this part of the microphone stand. And to rotate the view, I'm going to press and hold the Shift key on the keyboard. Then click and hold the middle mouse button. Then move the mouse. Now I'm going to turn this around so I can see this inside face here. And I'm going to zoom in on it so I can see it even easier by rolling the middle mouse button toward me. The same as before, I want to make sure that when I move the mouse over it, I can see the little green cross with the arrow coming off it. That'll tell me I'm on this face. When I'm on this face and I can see that, I'm going to click. Now at this stage, I'm going to show you something else with this part. But first of all, I'm going to rotate this view around so you can see this a bit easier. Now it may be that your microphone came in the other way around, so it's flipped over. Now I'll show you this. What we've done up to now is we've mated those faces together. And with a mate, two faces will touch each other. The other option there is for this is called an align, where two faces line up with each other. So if your microphone is flipped on the outside of this, it's because you'll have this button selected, the align button, and it'll appear like this. If that is the case, the way to fix it is just to click on the mate button next to it. Once your microphone looks the way it is here, in the stand, click apply. And then we're going to click cancel. What we're going to do now is we're going to rotate this view. So we're going to, again, to rotate, as a reminder, press and hold the Shift key on your keyboard, click and hold the middle mouse button, and move the mouse. What I'm now going to do is move the mouse over the microphone and drag it up out of the microphone stand. This is so we can see the little hole for the screw thread in the side of the microphone and the screw thread on the side of the microphone stand. Now we can see them both very clearly. I'm going to go back to the top left-hand corner of the screen, make sure you've got the Assemble tab selected, and then click on Constrain. I'm going to zoom in to this screw thread hole on the microphone by rolling the middle mouse button toward me, and I'm going to move the mouse over the curved surface of this screw thread inside it. You'll know you've got the mouse over the curved surface when you see this green center line passing through the center of the hole. When you see this, click. I'm now going to zoom out so I can see the microphone stand more clearly. So I'm going to roll the middle mouse button away from me. And then I'm going to zoom in on the screw part of the microphone stand. And here I'm going to move the mouse over the curved surface of the screw thread inside. And again here, when you can see the curved surface, you'll see the green center axis going through the middle of it. When you see that, click. Then click apply. And then zoom out by rolling the middle mouse button away from you. Now that's the two constraints that we require in order to have the microphone inside the microphone stand. But it's not often that a microphone will sit perfectly horizontal in a stand. So I'm going to show you what you can do to rotate it slightly. The angle which I'm going to rotate it at is not important. You can rotate the angle of the microphone in the microphone stand to any angle you like, and you can pick whichever angle you think looks best. So to do that, move the mouse over the microphone until it glows that green, then click and hold the left-hand mouse button, and then move the mouse, and you'll see that that's dragging that microphone to any position you like in the stand, and you can put this to any position or angle that you like because you think it looks best. I'm going to put mine to an angle, something like that. Now finally, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to make sure that the microphone and microphone stand fits on my screen nice and easily. So I'm going to double click the middle mouse button. At this stage, I'm going to save my work. So I'm going to go to the top left-hand corner of the screen, click on the orange file button, then click save. Then click OK. That's this video now finished. We've created an assembly with the microphone in the stand.